Hello, everybody, and welcome to the inaugural game of Rise of the Temple. I am the DM, Shadow, also known as the True Shadowmancer. A little bit of introduction since this is game one. Y'all have seen me in some of Dirty 20 other games, such as Israel Saint Germain in the Walk Term game on Sundays. Formerly, I played Shane, the Nomad, in the Cyberpunk game. And I am one of the founders of the DDR Discord channel, Desperate Dice Rollers. I've been a DM for longer than I've had gray hair. I started DMing in 1983, started playing D&D in 1980, other way around. Started playing in 83, started DMing in 85. So I've got a little bit under my belt. I don't know, Bison, when you changed your text to Comic Sans, but it fits your speaking profile. So
Yeah, I didn't do it.
So the game we are playing is Dungeons and Dragons 5.5. The module that I'll be running is a very old module, one of the originals written by Gary Gygax himself. This is based on the original Temple of Elemental Evil. It has been adapted and co-opted into my homebrew world, the world of Sasora, which I've been working on for 30 years. And these lovely players here tonight are going to help me play test my rules and see how they run, see how good of a DM I really am. So, to get us started, we rolled initiative earlier, and it looks like starting is going to be Ruth and Rory, how appropriately, as a tied initiative.
Should we do rock, paper, scissors as the twins?
Okay, which camera should it be in here? I'll come over to yours.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
I guess I win. Which was a rush because I'm really competitive. As Ruth and as Ish, who I am today. Hi, I'm Ruth. You found me. I am here on Mondays in the Pandora's Gift Suncast as Xenon Al-Qaeda's Cleric of Nyx. Tuesday, today, you know the game we're playing. It's been said already as Ish. Super fun, super cool, hopefully. Alternate Wednesdays in our Oracle Force game as Trek, Other Fifth Space Bullshit, which we should. Thursdays as Nora Avalon in Deviant Paradox. And eventually, I will be here on Fridays as someone. Haven't figured it out yet in our Everyday Affinity game. When that starts. And Sundays as Runa Ingvild's daughter in our Shadow of the Vocturn game. That's all from me.
My turn. Whoa. Hey, everybody. I'm Rory. It's a pleasure to be here for this new game. And today I'm going to be playing Ashik, the twin brother of Ish. It should be interesting. You can also
a hand from heaven.
you can also see me as well as many of the cast members here today on alternating Wednesdays for the Oracle Force game, run by the wonderful Scarred Adventure. You can find me as Graviton. Many crazy things, which we might get to see more of soon, who knows? As well as, much like a lot of the cast members on the Sunday night game Shadow of the Vocturn, as Hans, Mr. Leg Day himself, everyone's favorite soldier boy. The bit continues, Reifenstahl. That aside, I have an ever-growing pile of cool things I want to do and not enough time to do all of them. Yeah, it's still too employed to have fun. Except for these awesome game nights. Those are the exceptions. But, who's next in initiative? DM?
That would be the Scarred Adventurer who's... Oh, wait, no, I am incorrect. That's Sans.
No, it's Scarred.
Oh, no, that was an athletics check. Never mind. I was correct the first time. Scarred Adventurer himself.
Yeah, it's me. Hello. So yes, I am the Scarred Adventurer. Tonight you have found me as Barlam, our strange weasel ferret stoat. We haven't really nailed down exactly what he is, but it's close enough to one of those three things that we'll work it out. He's 2 feet tall. He's going to be fun. Anyways, on alternate Wednesdays, Oracle Force is the game I am running. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to see you tomorrow. I look forward to it. On Thursdays, you will find me as Noel Harper in our Deviant Paradox game run by the wonderful Sarah Sands. On Friday, you will eventually see me as something in Everyday Divinity, which is going to be a lot of fun. And on Sundays, you will find me as Arthur Wolf in Shadow of the Vocterm. And when I'm not here on Dirty 20 Gaming doing those guys, I'm quickly copying my links as I'm typing everything in quickly. You'll find me working with the wonderful Tangor Productions to eventually bring you stuff and/or things to your wonderful viewing sensory organs.
Oh,
And yes, that's how I want to say it.
all right. That does now pass it to Sans.
Okay. Hey y'all, my name is Sarah. I go by Sans on the Discord. I am on this channel 5.5 nights a week.
Only a half? How do you only do a half?
Wednesdays. I'm only in one of the Wednesday shows. On our Monday night Pandora's Gift Nightcast, I play Clarity Palace, the best healer ever. I am here tonight as Aiko of House Wolf. And getting to play a bard again. It's been a very long time since I played a bard. On our Wednesday Mask Orc Force game, I played Nightwish, probably not the leader much longer.
Still the leader.
You're kind of stuck with it.
I know, although she's supposed
Nobody
to share
else
it with
wants
somebody
it.
else. Our Thursday City of Mist campaign, Deviant Paradox. A bad thing happens, so now there are consequences to actions that are coming up. It's gonna be fun, y'all. I promise. In our Friday game, Everyday Divinity, I play a new character that will be coming soon. And on our Sunday 7th Sea Shadow of the Vocterm game, I play Rosa Nix, the character who is changing far too much because of her partner. And other than that, when I'm not here, I'm over on Tango Productions working with the Scarred Adventurer and Robbie Paper Fox on stuff and things that'll come out eventually.
It can't hold you too much to that eventually. I've been working on this for 30 years or so. But that eventually has been going on to my recollection for what, 5 years now?
Yeah, no, yes, oh shit. Who's next? Somebody take this from me.
Janet.
The newest member, Janet.
Hey guy, hello. I'm Janet J777 at Discord, but I'm streaming and doing videos and podcast as Anime Gems. And I'm playing on Pandora Gift Mooncast as Phoebe the Dark. And on every second Wednesday, I'm playing the Detective Jazz in the Humblewood. And today I will be playing Arnara, who is noble but with secrets and gunslinger.
All right. That brings us to Bison.
Hello, I am Bison_Stonefist. I am a regular on this channel, which means that I'm here a lot. Not as much as some people. But anyways, hi, I'm here 4.5 nights a week, gonna be now. Tonight I am playing Gashbag the Bog Orc. He's gonna be an interesting aromatic addition to the party. In the next Humblewood game, I will be playing a character that is yet to be introduced. He's going to be a lot of fun. On Thursday nights for Deviant Paradox, I play Garrett Sakes, the resident emo kid and demisexual disaster child. And on Sundays, I play Gavin Back Alley Batman, soon to be father, husband, and literal sir. Maybe not in that order, I'm not sure. And he's going to have a last name. We're actually working on that. I've actually been workshopping it. And on Mondays for the Pandora's Gifts Suncast, I play Bofades Caridia, a humble servant of Hephaestus, who has met Hades like twice now. Like, just he has the worst luck. And that's me. Oh, sometimes you can catch me on Nate Cat Gold Chain Lives games playing. What are we playing recently? Warzone and a little bit of Overwatch. I don't think Nate's going to go back to that, but yeah, you want to watch a bunch of old dudes play Warzone badly? Catch us on his channel.
All right. And our producer for tonight is the ever available and most blessed Hellhounds 20, will be my sidekick throughout this. And I thank her ahead of time for everything that I'm going to have to put her through. As mentioned before, our game tonight is Dungeons and Dragons 5.5 by Wizards of the Coast. Our artwork is through Hero Forge, and some of it will be hand-drawn. The world map was designed by myself using a program that no longer exists, so I can't even promote it anymore. Sorry, folks. Gaming maps were actually produced by Samuel Bruno via Facebook Dungeon Master Resources. His links are available in the chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Bruno. If you are watching, I hope you do. Your maps are going to great use. All right. Welcome to Sasora. It's been 1,552 years since the magical Armageddon ended the war between the First Ones and the moon shattered, falling from the sky, destroying what was once 3 great empires. Since then, humans and other species have spread across the lands, forming nations of their own and forging a new destiny. While things like dragons, giants, and genies are now fodder for the campsite stories, nightmares still wander the land and high adventure beckons for the brave. Tonight, we start out on the coast of the Darklands. The eastern coast of the Darklands are cliff sides lined with jungle and are treacherous to ships passing through the dead straits. 50 years ago, the Tar Triumphant made a pact, a contract, a treaty with the Balam of the area to build a city and begin settling these hostile lands. 10 years ago, the settlement of Apakos was formed. We zoom in on the road leading Neopolis, the port city, heading to Apakos, the settlement, 3 days' journey into the jungles. The road is cobblestone, and 4 wagons move along this rickety road at a moderate pace. 3 of the wagons are loaded completely to the top with supplies for construction, carved marble, lumber, barrels of nails, tools, and other sundries. Each of these 3 wagons bears a driver and a guard. Running alongside this caravan of wagons is a centaur by the name of Chester, the caravan master. A very friendly individual who prefers his hybrid form, that most familiar with the half-horse, half-man, his glaive strapped across his back, and carrying a very intricate shotgun. He runs alongside the caravan, front to back, keeping an eye out, occasionally talking to each of the individuals in the caravan. Our 4th wagon bears 6 riders. A member of Nam-Mpa, a stroked Jagite, pair of Balam, a Trollkin wearing a mushroom cap, and the Doc Aladar. Each is deep in their own thoughts, thinking about the circumstances that have brought them to this wagon along this road, going to a small settlement deep into the interior of the Darklands. Gazbag, what thoughts come to you as you ride along in this wagon?
Mushrooms. Green talked to me last night again. Big fight. Lots of winning, lots of losing. And then a bunch of gems in boxes, signaling some kind of evil. Gazbag doesn't care much about that, but they don't shut up. So if he doesn't do something about it, you'll never be able to go back to his swamp.
Sitting on the other side of the wagon to avoid the offense to their olfactory systems that Gazbag represents sits Barlam. Barlam, you think back on the past day, what brought you and Aiko here, and you remember meeting a merchant at a import shop, a Kuatar by the name of Arstatides, owner and proprietor of the Red Kraken Imports. He was talking to Chester at that time, delivering a box of what appeared to be shotgun shells. Chester was very excited to receive this, mentioning that he was running low, and somehow that damn Zoran always knows when he needs more. It was then that you were offered a chance to catch a caravan, acting as a guard or crate.
Cool. So, about this crate, what's in it?
Well, my furry little friend, that's not for me or you to know. It is to be delivered to Bjorn. He is building a tower in the settlement of Apekos. And as long as the crate is delivered to him sealed and in good faith, you will be paid well upon your arrival.
And I'm not allowed to look in the box.
I wouldn't if I were you. Bjorn is a wizard, and, well, those who meddle in the affairs of wizards tend to find things go unwell for themselves.
But there's a box that has something interesting in it. Curious.
Well, my free little friend, you can deliver it and get paid for certain, or you can open it and perhaps spell your doom. Either way, I will pay you 50 silver here and now.
Okay. We'll see how this goes. And if he doesn't let me look in the box at the end of it, I'm going to be very upset.
Oh, that will be
Very upset. And he takes the silver and just tries to walk off with the box. I don't know how heavy this box is.
It's surprisingly light considering its size. The box is approximately 6 feet long, 1 foot deep, and 1 foot wide. The gaps in the box are sealed with lead, and the edges of the lid are sealed with wax.
I do give it a good sniff around. Kind of that, like, in such a way where I almost like crawl all over the box. It's kind of sniff at every inch of it to see if there's anything I can suss out. I'm assuming there's nothing I can suss out.
The box smells of lead, wax, and oak.
Then as Barlam, I will kind of crawl under the box, very carefully lift it up, and then just kind of wobble a bit as I continue trying to make sure the weight the shape doesn't completely overtake me, as a two-fall stoat, carrying a box that is thrice my length, thrice my height in length, and half as tall as me.
We come back to the present day with Barlam resting on the box, spread out, catching sun rays, wondering what's in the box.
Probably a severed head. Sorry, different thing. Different kind of box, I mean. But still, the box. Its mysteries elude me. Soon I will know what was inside. And if not, then I'm gonna steal it later.
As he glimpses over his traveling companion, Echo, of House Wolf. What has brought Echo all the way from the lands of Nam and Pa to this jungle land of heat and humidity?
Besides already traveling to tell stories to anyone who would listen, mostly running away from officers who don't like when magic goes wild. But then there was that night I had that strange dream and decided to follow whatever is bringing us here. And now Barlam says that he has a box to deliver. So, all right, we'll go on whatever adventure we go on now.
As our caravan continues along the cobblestone route, the air feels heavy, oppressive, like a storm is trying to brew, but the skies above are clear. Matter of fact, it has been some time since the rain has fallen, when it should have fallen only a short time ago, bringing us to the thoughts of the twins, Ish and Ashish, and what brings them to this wagon on this day.
Many questions. Ashik sits cross-legged, as as cross-legged as one can be in a caravan, pondering the missive sent by some somewhat estranged family about a missing family member. And, well, can't really break the ties of the pride. No matter how much one does try. So they're kind of along for the ride, but they're worried. There's been whisperings of ill omen seen by some of the more enlightened monks in the temples. And he worries he may not be up to the task. He worries that this may be much larger than what has been anticipated thus far. And I think because of the silence, he's also quite curious as to what his sister thinks.
I didn't actually think about this. Because I didn't know exactly what we were doing.
Well, each as you contemplate it, you think back to the meeting at the monastery when your sensei, pronouncing that right, so, by the way, sensei came to you, also of the way of the Predator Temple, also a member of the Balam people. The Balam are, by nature, an overly cautious and highly superstitious people. And the island on which your monastery is founded, regular rainy season is a blessing. And when the rains don't come, it's always seen as a bad sign. You have recently completed your initiate training. And you are brought before your sensei and several other members of the temple. Ish, my child, you have done well in your training, to the point that the council has decided to send you on a mission. As you are aware, the rains have not come this rain season. They have not fallen.
Unfortunately.
We fear something untoward is occurring. We have a member of the council in a Tar village by the name of Obakia, the druid Jaru Ashenstaff. I wish for you to travel to this village and consult with him, see what he thinks. There is a concern that the Tar may have awakened something within those cursed lands, but we will not jump to judgment until we hear from him.
Then him I will meet. There was supposed to be a bit of an accent here. I'll figure it out.
This is day one. We're all figuring everything out as we go. Very good. Travel to Neopolis. It's just the port city that they have built across the straits. There you should be able to find escort of some sort to the settlement. But be wary, child. These are cursed lands. The tidings are dark.
And I am hard to surprise.
Do not let your pride be your downfall.
I will not.
Travel well.
And she bows.
And once again, we feed back to the present as Ish silently contemplates the words of her master. Our sixth figure. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, continue.
Our sixth figure sits slightly off to their own. They are Aladar, one of the first peoples. By her dress, Adak Aladar, not known for their tolerance of outsiders, and yet she is far from her own homeland, high in the Troll Mountains. She sits quietly, reading a letter over and over again. Arnara?
Thinking about the missing family member and thinking about the night I will always remember from the past and thinking how my family sent me after this missing family member. And thinking how to make up for things from the past. That's all.
As the day passes on, at one point, Chester moves back alongside your wagon, getting your group's attention. You see him glancing off slightly into the distance. At this point, the landscape is high grass plains. Anyone who would like to, please make a perception check for me.
I want. Could you roll?
10 for Aiko.
14 for Barlam.
I'll roll mine after I roll for Anara.
Okay.
That's an 11.
It's a 17.
Oh, I rolled a 24.
Ooh. Very nice.
That was perception, right?
Correct. Perception.
24.
And I'm sorry, Gazbag, you got
11.
11. All right. So as Chester makes his way back, those of you who glance out in the same direction he's looking, notice that the only deviation of these grasslands is what appears to be some kind of small mound of maybe earth or dirt. It's very apparent. It's very apparent that that is what has his attention. As he comes up alongside your own wagon, who'll be driving the wagon? None of you?
Probably not Gaz, definitely.
Maybe Ish.
Okay.
It would make sense as to why I don't think she knows that her brother is on. And they also haven't seen each other in a while. So if she knew he was on, they would have had a conversation already.
But apparently, Azish knows that you're there. All right. So, Ish, you are guiding the wagon. It's an easy enough task to do as long as the horses don't get too spooked. Or should I say oxen? Am I pronouncing that right, Azish?
I had it in my head as Ashik.
Ashik. Okay,
Yeah.
Ashik. Ashik, Barlam. Both of you glance in that direction, seeing this mound, and he points it out so the rest of you can see it. We'll need to keep an eye on that. That's not right. Gazbag, as a druid, as it's pointed out to you, you realize what has him on edge. Usually when you see in flat plains like this, something of that nature, there would be like helix or some kind of indication of what is there. Chester looks over at your group. That's a stoneback. They're also called a prospector's bane. And it shouldn't be here. Stoneback is a elemental creature about the size of a rhino. They burrow in the earth. They feed on ores. They're known as the prospector's bane because many times when they are resting, they are mistaken for an ore deposit. And once a miner puts a pick into them, they become aggressive. They also typically travel in herds, and this one is by itself in the middle of a plains.
What's it doing by itself then? Shouldn't it be with his mates?
And that's what has me worried. A lone stoneback out here with no ores to feed on. Not a good sign.
Gazbag looks up for carrion birds.
No birds in the sky. Make a nature check for me, Gazbag.
Do I have anything that helps me here? Probably doesn't. Still learning the characters.
No worries. You're also from the swamp, so go ahead and roll an advantage for me.
Okay. It's a little bit better. Nature, so that is a 14.
14. All right. Stonebacks are actually fairly common in the mountains that are north of your home. The few that do dwell in the swamp are huge creatures that usually a war party will go after when they're looking for uh, specific minerals. When a stoneback dies, it's not made of flesh, so it usually does not attract any sort of scavengers other than those looking to mine it for its ore.
Excuse me. So I guess by itself, it's not moving. It looks like don't see nobody made of rock. If it isn't dead, it's a trap. That's what I think.
So we should check it, is what you're saying?
You's welcome.
No, thank you. And he just continues humming his little song to himself.
Yeah, I agree with the Trollkin. Let's keep a wary eye out on it, but let's not disturb it.
I agree.
Last thing we want is it to be sleeping and cranky.
I agree. We didn't should disturb because this creature do nothing to us right now.
All right. The rest of your day is that uneventful, unless you'd like to communicate with each other for a little while.
Dragon. Are we muted? Oh, yeah, we are. I'm driving, so I think I'm alone up there.
Well, it's a bench style seat on the front, so there could be somebody riding shotgun alongside of you.
Is anyone?
Would you?
Would honestly, but I'm stuck like glued to the little thing I've been told to keep track of.
Aiko could be up there.
So there we have it. Aiko and Ish up front. It also gets you further away from the stench of that Trollkin. It's really a surprise that the Trollkin's not being followed around by carrion birds.
Oh, it's not his fault. Maybe it is. I don't know.
He's kind of like, I guess now that we've mentioned it, like he's sort of keeping an eye on the Stoneback. And, honestly, he doesn't care what the other people think about him. But as far as he's concerned, he's only gotten confirmation for sure that Arnara is part of his vision. So the others are just kind of NPCs to him right now.
This is
No offense,
This
boys.
is none taken. I'm about to say something more offensive. Does anyone look like they have anything valuable on them?
Define valuable.
Yeah, to find
Shiny and potentially not very well looked at.
Ish has silver earrings in.
also earrings. That's about it.
Level one,
Admira.
bud.
Admira gave Keaton a locket under her coat.
So nothing that would be easy enough to just, hey, look over there. That's not going to work. So he's just going to sit there very quietly, just kind of I think he's not quietly. He's humming to himself a song that he made up.
Okay.
There's not a lot for him to do at this point. He's just kind of going along with these people. Like he'd like to say hi to Aiko, but Aiko's busy doing stuff over there.
And
so he's just
Aiko's,
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that he's doing that.
No, Barlum, we're not there.
So are we there? How about
no,
now?
Barlum, we're not there.
Hmm. Are things
No.
likely to change within the next few minutes?
Ish can't.
Hmm. Is there any way I can speed things up?
Would you like to drive?
Please do not let
That
him
was
drive.
rhetorical.
Ooh, can I?
You're not driving.
Unless you want the
Sorry, it was difficult to tell.
unless you want the car to fly off the road. Barlum shouldn't drive.
I believe it's called taking a decorative detour,
Around a tree.
through the tree.
Yazbag has begun the ritual for speak with animals, and he says to the oxen, "Don't let the ferret drive."
Arnara is trying to distract herself with a letter reading again. Do not think what people are around her driving like, in thinking like, in what mess I get up myself.
So, sorry, I realized. Aiko and I are technically in like allied Nam and Pa houses, but Ish spent most of her time in like the monastery. So how? So maybe that doesn't matter.
The-
'Cause I don't know how much she would like interact with the other houses otherwise.
Well,
I'm just not sure.
Yeah, you are technically trained under the house tiger,
Mhm.
whereas Aiko is House Wolf. And let me double check something real quick.
All I know is
We're
they're allied
friendly.
houses. Tiger is
Yeah.
also allied with Dragon.
Well, yeah, that's what I was double checking. Yeah, House Tiger and House Wolf are allied houses, so you'd be at least familiar with the style of dress of each other.
And
that was good.
Ish very specifically like has a plate in her garters, not armor, but it is House Tiger colors, and also her like neck thing is orange.
And Aiko is very obviously dressed in House Wolf.
Ish kind of
Um,
just like glances and nods.
Aiko nods back. I
No, Mud
That's
House.
what I said.
Are you here as well on a similar mission as us, then?
Why are you here? I'm not sure.
Well, Barnum has, and she points to the ferret on top of the box. He has to deliver that.
I don't know how much she can look back. Like, actually, it's not like she has a wheel
Right.
and can
It's
just
easy enough to glance
out of the way.
over your shoulder.
Yeah.
You're driving a car, you look back real quick.
Yeah. She does like look back for an extra second, seeing Ashik. Nods at Barlow, then focuses back. Then we are not here for the same purpose. It hasn't rained on the island. And am I correct in thinking the waters are also rising? No?
No. No.
That isn't good. It's also not normal. I'm here to investigate that. I have someone I need to meet.
That is interesting.
What's the name of your guy? It might be the same guy as my guy.
Is it
Jaro.
Jaro? Jaro? Ashenstar? Same guy?
This is character character remembers, player, because he's playing such a very absent-minded fellow, has forgotten.
Bjorn.
No, not the same guy. Okay. I'm not allowed to look in the box. It's driving me crazy.
Then sit on your hands, small friend.
But if I do that, I won't be able to do the beats of the sounds.
Tap your feet.
My feet don't reach low enough.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You just like to offer solutions that aren't real solutions, don't you?
I suppose I hadn't realized just how small you were.
Yeah, tiny guy. Anyways, do.
Aiko will lean over to Ish. You do get used to him.
I look forward to it.
Just to
Seems
make
like a
sure,
catch.
if you have anything of importance, you keep it well hidden.
Good to know.
Pockets don't count.
I don't have pockets.
Everyone has a pocket.
And another hearing artist put her hand on her chest where is her locket and the coat. And try to not to look at the but
Can I roll to see if I caught that?
Feel free.
Thank you. I think it'd be fun. Because why not? Yep.
Well, real quick, Janet, was Arnara trying to be subtle about that, or did you care about being obvious?
saps like I'm not thinking when my hand move on chess.
All right. Ruth, could you roll a sleight of hand for Arnara, please? $19. So you were trying to be subtle about it, but Barlam's quick eyes did catch the movement to see what you were doing. All right.
Neat.
As the day wears on and the sun begins to set on the horizon, you do see a dark line appear ahead. Chester points it out to you. That'll be the jungles. We'll be entering them probably about nightfall. We'll have a place to camp not far into the foliage.
Wonder what kind of mushrooms I'll find.
Oh, you can find all kinds of mushrooms once we get under the canopy. The heat and the undergrowth, prime growing locations for different species, different types. Most of them are fairly edible. Few of them are poisonous, so be careful of what you pick up and eat.
He chuckles, looking forward to those ones.
Do you have any ration food for this campfire? Ration food, like for people who don't eat mushrooms.
Oh, yes. Yes. We'll have food for everybody once we're there. Who doesn't eat mushrooms? He wonders to himself as he rides ahead.
All of us, actually.
Yeah.
Centaur.
Yeah,
I've got-
that checks out.
I've got mice and voles. And does anyone want a snack?
The centaur are very well known for their Bacchanalian viewpoints of the world. As the sun begins to dip over the horizon, you enter the edge of the jungle, and it's not a subtle buildup of flora. It is very literally, you are one moment on these rolling grassy plains, and the next moment you're in the jungle, as if a wall separates the trees from the plains. The road follows a very obvious carved path where the trees and foliage have been cut down so that the cobblestones can be laid. Moving under the canopy, the temperature becomes a little bit more bearable, but the air becomes even heavier, as if the foliage is trapping the moisture. For those of you who are used to these types of environments, you realize that this is normal for a jungle. It just, the transition is almost shocking at first. A couple more hours later, there is an area carved just off the side of the road where it is very apparent the trees, the foliage, the land has been cut down, reshaped for an encampment or caravan at least twice the size of the one that you're in. Here, Chester leads the wagons into the area, and with a whistle, the drivers and guards of the other wagons climb down and begin setting up an encampment. Is there anything anyone would like to do while they set up your camp?
Gazbag almost immediately wanders off to look for mushrooms.
Okay. Anyone else?
It's just probably gonna talk to a sheep.
Rob's going
Uh,
to find a place he can put his box.
You can probably leave it in the wagon fairly safely.
No.
All right. Are you going to go bury the box?
No, he's just going to like bring it near the campfire like a log one might sit on and just sit on it the entire time.
Okay.
If he's connected to it, it's safe enough. Yes, but he doesn't think that. In terms of wax heating up the seals.
Excuse me.
It's just projection on Barlam's part, really.
Now we look to place to rest, like tent or bed. I don't know, just to resting.
The caravan drivers and guards have actually set up cots with, they're not full canvas tents, they're more mosquito netting style tents. So you won't have privacy, but you'll have protection from the insects that come out at night.
Nice.
And one is off to the side setting up what looks like a traveling kitchen. He pulls out of the side of the wagon a table that legs drop down from the bottom of the table, and then has a marble slab off to one side on which there's a hot pan that he's filling with coals.
Aiko is preparing a little stage so that she can tell stories and keep everyone entertained.
I got a 22 on that survival roll.
I was just about to ask for that. Give me just a moment. I'm also giving Ish and Azish time to have their conversation.
She's as like exits the caravan because she's probably already gotten off from driving all day. Ashik, it's been so long.
But yes, it has. I did not tell you. That was also coming.
No. Would you join me? As she like motions to the tree that has like a lower branch that looks quite sturdy.
I would, but now that I'm in a more familiar environment, I think it is high time I get some food. Join me for the hunt?
Of course.
It's always better fresh, you know that?
I do.
Yeah, going up to find fresh meat. Going off for a little hunt.
And as they're off hunting quietly as to not alert any potential prey.
Okay.
Are you here for the same reason? Why are you here?
I was going to say, if you were to ask a question like that, you should provide your own reasons first. The sages at the temple have seen dark signs in this place. Something is wrong, and as the initiate with not much else to do, it is high time that I finally get out of there for a little while.
It's nice to travel off the island.
It's nice to be back in the jungles.
I agree. I'm here because it hasn't rained. As we know, that's not good.
This is a troubling. Leave our worries for another time. Hunt awaits. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
And at this
A little
point,
bit
I
of
feel
friendly
like she's
competition.
walking on all fours to more evenly distribute her weight, so she's a lot quieter.
While you two are on your hunt, Desbeck, what type of fungi are you looking for? Are you looking for anything specific or?
What he's looking for, ones that go for meat, ones that go in raw to salad, because some of them people like salads. This one's for later. Just honestly, anything that either serve for the meal itself or medicinal for later.
All right. You actually find plenty of both. You find it's almost like a leathery cap type mushroom that grow fairly large. It grows in the rotting logs. It's very good, very nutrient rich mushroom. You find enough to feed almost the entire caravan of those alone. You also find a number of what am I looking for? It's a tiny white mushroom fungus that it's also called the zombie fungus. Typically, this fungus it'll infect insects and get them to do things it needs to reproduce. But you also know that it is a very powerful congealant. So it can be, if it's prepared correctly, it can help heal wounds, get them to clot. You have about 4 uses of mushroom once you prepare it, or treat it as a healing kit.
Getting used to the new things. Like, where's the notes? Where's the notes? Alchemical, what's it?
Let's do this for you. I will just create you a handout that you can edit.
I've got a note. I found the
Okay,
notes.
you found it? Okay.
Yeah.
You have the healer feat, right?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Yeah, so for you, that's going to act as a healing kit. It means on a successful medicine check, or you don't even need to make a medicine check to use it to stabilize somebody. And on a successful medicine check, I believe you roll die 4 healing. I'm going to double check that because I'm still getting used to the 5.5 changes.
Yeah, no worries. I can.
I know they improved the healer feat greatly in 5.5. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There we are. Roll 20 is being a little slow. Okay, yeah, you can use it in combat. You utilize 1 use of it on a creature within 5 feet, and that creature can expend hit dice that you roll, and it regains a number of hit points equal to that roll plus your proficiency bonus. It also allows you to re-roll 1s on any healing.
Oh, nice.
So that includes your spells. So, hey, look at that. The party has a proper healer. All right. As for our 2 hunters, having a silent tongues conversation, go ahead and make a survival check for me as well.
Ooh.
I believe Ajik is a sage. Is that correct?
Yes. A dirty 20. How fitting.
Hey, our first dirty 20. And she's guard. Okay.
15.
15. All right. So the fauna of the jungle is good here. You both have a successful hunt and are able to bring back, I can't remember what they're called now, capybara, I think is what they're called.
Capybara?
Yes, thank you. Which is enough to feed pretty much everybody between the 2 of you.
It is not my best, but it will do quite nice. Huh?
I agree.
As the Tubalom return with these very large rodent-like, I actually call them almost giant hamsters.
Pretty apt description, actually. Yeah.
That's basically it.
Rodents.
All right.
Can I have a bite?
Of course, my small friend.
Hooray!
There is plenty for everyone.
You have become my new favorite. I mean, after Aiko. There is a hierarchy. I'm sorry.
Between the hunting and the foraging of fungi
Hunting and the gathering.
and the supplies that the caravan have brought out as well, you actually have a fairly good meal. Very filling. There is enough that no one has to be picky about what they eat. As you settle down, go
A
ahead.
lot of kind of missing species to meet by cat from this capybara because she used it to have some spicy.
Okay. As meals and Aiko does a performance to entertain everybody. Actually, Aiko, do you want to go ahead and make a performance check for me, see how well you did? What kind of performance are you doing?
If I'm hoping this goes well. Okay, 23. So the way that she performs is she tells stories using shadow puppets, using prestidigitation to create shadows. And so she'll choose a story that's a little bit scary from Nam and Pa to tell everybody. Effectively reminding people to stay up at night to protect your party members.
Don't let them in. Don't let the wrong ones in.
Effectively.
This one's my favorite. It has a great emotional crux to it. Act 2, phenomenal.
Now, as you settle in and get a chance to become more familiar with each other as individuals, we didn't actually get descriptions of each other other than some generic information. So, Aiko, since you're performing, do you want to describe yourself to everybody?
Sure. Aiko's the skin that shows on her is pearlescent. In nature. So as like the fire show as she's performing and the fire kind of reflects on her skin, she changes into different colors. Her eyes always rainbow between whatever emotions she's trying to show. Her hair is pitch black, and in her, anyone from Nam and Pa will recognize her outfit as from House Wolf, as it is all black and white. And I think that's it about her.
Marlon, you attracted a little bit of attention to yourself. You want to give a quick description?
So Barlam is a 2-foot tall stoat person. He is a Jagite, one of the, to be more specific, but he's a stoat, which is more specific than Jagite is. Oh, he wears a nice wide-brimmed hat, along with kind of just very simple leathers that, to people who are really in the know, would kind of mark him as someone in the Thieves Guild, or at least having known someone in the Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild adjacent.
I don't think anybody in our group would recognize that at this point.
No, but still worth mentioning. He keeps a nice rapier kind of to his side, and a big white scarf, and he's nestled around his neck.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot else. There's not a lot else to say about him. He looks very stoaty, brown and white with a white underbelly fur, and he both enjoys being the center of attention And being so at the center of attention, you don't notice him going through your pockets at the same time. If that makes any sense.
Okay. Gazbag?
Gazbag, I mean, before you see him, you're gonna smell him. His odor has improved over the course of the trip as he's dried out. But he smells distinctly of a peat bog, sort of that musty basement kind of odor. He stank. Your breath stank. Um, but he's a trollkin. He's pretty big, but he tends to hunch over a lot. He's covered in his clothes are they're faded leathers tied together with other leather straps. Bits of like dude's got mushrooms growing on him, okay? Uh just throwing that out there. And he has like a sort of a long skirt that's looks like it's made of plants and a large mushroom cap that you're not sure if it's a part of him or if it's something that he wears. And you can see his glowing red eyes just faintly from underneath. He always carries with him a gnarled stick about 8 feet in length, just with him around him all the time. But he doesn't appear to need it when he walks. It's just his walking stick. Barefoot, and his skin is it's always dirty.
Gazbag doesn't wear mushrooms. The mushrooms wear Gazbag.
It's a mutual rent situation.
All right. How about the twins?
Would you like to go?
Sure. Yeah, Ashik is roughly 5'8" cat person. Given the whole fur situation, he doesn't have a ton of clothing on. It's below the waist. He wears very not loosely wrapped, but a light fabric. It's kind of like tan in color, wrapped in a way that kind of looks like shorts, and held in place with a kind of similarly tan rope. Very minimalist overall. His fur is mostly a very like dark brown, blackish, depending on the sunlight, spotted with a few larger patches of a kind of, what's the best color? A lighter brown, closer to tan, and then kind of gold blonde, caramel, if you will, leopard or cheetah-esque spots. He has surprisingly stark golden feline eyes, carries a well-kept but decently worn martial staff with a pack kind of lazily tied around the end of it. I haven't modeled that yet. Don't tell anyone. The most notable bits of clothing are a very long and kind of flowy scarf is the best way. That's how he's wearing it right now. It's a very light, almost see-through fabric, probably more so meant to just keep dust out of one's fur than to protect from a whole lot. And gray hand wrappings that cover the knuckles and are kind of secured in the palm. And that's about it. He's very minimal in what he has.
Okay.
Ish. given that they're twins, at the base looks very similar to Ashik. With the fur-wise, she has 2 piercings on the top of her ears. Like, I guess you could say like a pumpkin orange, kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like scarf, I guess. Tan/brown, like tube top kind of. That she's a cat, so it's not necessarily there for modesty. It's just because it looked nice with the outfit. And she also has, I don't know what it's called. I should.
Like a loincloth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matching her top, she has the same colored loincloth that is held up by a dark brown leather belt with a, not copper, I think that's brass, the brass belt thing. Like light gray hand wraps that hold in place plates that aren't armor. I mentioned this earlier that are orange and black, sporting the colors of House Tiger. That's about all from
Okay.
me.
Anara?
Arnara have very pale skin, like if she didn't come to sun many times, and she have dark eyes, black hair under a leather hoodie, and very leather long coat, and leather clothes and shoes, and on her back she wear shotgun, while on her side pistol and sword. And she is very skinny and medium tall, like she's not very tall or short. That's all.
I forgot. I mentioned it in chat. Ish is also 5'8", and she carries a quarterstaff that isn't. It looks like it's in pretty good condition, but does have slight color wear from use. You can tell it's hit quite a few people. That's about it.
All right. So we've gotten to know each of you a little bit through the introductions throughout the day. You've had your conversations. You begin settling in for the night. The sounds of the jungle, for some of you being very soothing, for some of you a little unnerving. The caravan master sets up his caravan guards to do a watch. So unless any of you wish to volunteer, it will not be required. Does anybody wish to volunteer?
I don't think Gaz is so much taking a watch as he is sitting in the part of the little alcove that is closest to the jungle. And if anybody looks in on him, he's heavily disassociating with a half-eaten mushroom cap in his hand. And he's just listening to the green.
I can't speak for his twin sister, but Ashik has probably taken up foregoing the cots and whatnot to sleep among the foliage on the edge of the camp, and is likely up meditating for an hour or so before properly going to bed.
Similarly, I had a similar thought. Ish probably not gonna sleep on the cots. And being in the like familiar environment, probably sit up in a tree nearby where Ashik is meditating. And just sits there taking in her environment and is probably gonna sleep in the tree.
Arnara would sit down to very late night checking her guns and could watch over because she would sit down close to campfire until very late and then go back to sleep to her place.
All right.
Barlam is going to try to sleep as best he can, but pulling from my actual life, Barlam spots two beetles and just watches them for like a few hours. Just
Oh shit, they're fighting.
ooh, they're fighting. No, they're not fighting. They're doing something else. It's like fighting, right?
Marlon learning about
Circle of life.
Yeah, except he killed the bird to eat it earlier, so he's just watching these beetles because beetles, man. Beetles.
Actually, Barlam, as you are trying to settle yourself down and you're watching the Beatles and just kind of being you, you just absently start patting yourself down, going through your pockets, your pouches. Where did I get this potion vial from? As you find in one of your pouches a potion vial of a almost pearlescent liquid that shimmers and seems to change hues and colors as you move it around in light.
As a man of the world, do I know what this is?
Make an Arcana check for me.
Ah, wonderful.
The eyebrow tweak did it.
6. No, I don't think I do.
No clue.
Looks legit to me, boss.
I should probably ask someone about this later.
Yeah, you have no idea where it came from. You seem to remember seeing them before, but you just don't remember where.
I want to Arnara notice that he pull out potion, but say nothing, just looking at Barlam with that potions, curious.
Okay.
Well, to find out later is to find out later. And he puts it into one of the many, many pockets inside of his coat.
I imagine if he
pocket
opens
he
up his
pulled out.
coat, you see all these tiny little pockets sewn in the side. Want to buy a watch?
Want to buy a watch? What's a watch? It's the thing you do when you're looking at someone.
How much?
Well, for me to watch is free. For you to watch me is 12 gold apiece.
No thanks. And so we look away.
It's 15 if you want me to do a little dance.
Like I said, no need. And another way, look away.
For reference, that was all out of character.
Okay. I was going to say, if that was in character,
No. Barlam is not. $10 to watch, $10 to watch, 20 to touch. No, that's definitely not what he does. He's seen people in the guild do that, but that's not what he does.
as the satyr in the corner pulls out a pouch full of coins and starts tossing them at you.
Oh, at that point, he's just doing the worm. Like, that's his dance move. I don't know why he does that as his dance move, but it's the worm.
Because all ferrets do the worm.
Yes.
All right.
And another comment. I consider the offer, and she's still not looking.
Okay. Who would like to roll me a d20?
Everyone?
Two.
No, got a 2?
I got a 2.
All right.
I got a 4.
I just needed 1, but I'll take both of them.
Would you someone roll for me?
I only needed 1.
All right.
All right. Your night passes quiet and uneventful. And I'm going to throw that rock at you, Bat Kyle. Oh, look, I rolled a 20.
I was literally thinking that the entire time.
All right. The night passes uneventful. It's quiet. In the morning, there's a quick breakfast. It's more of a gruel than anything, but it's satisfying. The caravan breaks camp and begins to make the way onwards towards Apokia. As the day goes on, other than the oppressive heat, things seem peaceful. And then about mid-morning, you see the first group of travelers coming from the other direction. It appears to be another caravan, although they are alert, on guard. Chester moves ahead, talks to the caravan master of that one, comes back with a very concerned look on his face, talks briefly to each of his wagons before coming back to yours. About the time he reaches your wagon, the other group is passing by, and you notice that they all are kind of eyeing your caravan warily and giving you plenty of space. They were... Yeah, you guys can be sitting wherever you want in the wagon. At this point, the only thing I'm assuming is Ish is driving the wagon, unless anybody else says otherwise. Chester comes up to your wagon. They're on their way back from Apokia. They say they got ambushed by bandits last night. Everybody just be on your guard.
Of course.
And if everybody would for me, make a perception check. Ish, Ashish, Gazbag, make it advantage.
Roll for me
Ooh.
too.
I'm going to roll first, and then I will roll for you.
Aiko got a 17.
You got an 11.
I got a 19.
22.
$16.
Okay. And Bernard?
Just one moment. My laptop died, so it's on my PC now.
18.
Like these dice.
Who rolled an 11? Gazbag's still on his mushroom trip.
His eyes are two different sizes and they're two different colors right now.
Are they also looking
In two different directions.
Yeah, he's got the chameleon thing going right now.
Oh, this is taking me everything I have not to just go rooting through your pockets. You are the prime target, my friend.
Might not like what you find in his pockets.
Moss,
It's just mushrooms.
mushrooms,
Slime.
mushrooms.
What is
Purple
this?
stuff.
Fragments.
Everybody but Gazbag is aware. But when you first came into the jungle last evening and through the majority of the day, the sounds of the jungle got to the point it became background noise, white noise. You got used to the sounds of the birds and the insects, the occasional breeze through the trees, the sounds of various primates fighting and moving through the treetops. About midday, you come to realize that that noise is missing. It's not gone. It's just quieter.
Yeah, Barlam is actually walking over to Gazbag and just kind of like snapping in his face. Friend, buddy, hey. You.
Whoa.
Something's wrong. Nature sounds are weird. You seem to know most about it.
Gaz shakes his head and starts to like listen to the green.
Aiko, Gazbag, or Nara, make insight checks for me, please. Anara at advantage.
Can I make that nature instead?
Not in this case. I need it to be, but make it advantage as well.
How do I do advantage?
That's
Sorry.
a little bit better. 18.
Okay. There should be a toggle to turn advantage on, but it looks
Found
like
it.
Okay. Anara. Okay.
Nope.
Both were a 23.
Yeah, I see that.
Wow.
Anara
Yay.
and Gazbag, something feels off. Almost like the flow of magical energy in the area it's not flowing correctly. You can feel it, but it doesn't feel right. Ish and Ashish hackles are on, Dan. You don't know why.
Okay.
Partner, we said, I don't like it. And so we look around if something is happening in our
The green's noisy right now.
It's very quiet here, though.
what if it's ambush or something like that? Or some beast hidden.
I hate to say it, but I feel like we just got jinxed.
You're not sure what it is, just that there's something. It keeps each of you on edge. That
I would look to Ish and ask, can we faster moving, leaving this area? I have bad feelings about it.
I can only go as fast as the ox will take us. And she's gonna attempt to get them to move a little faster.
Okay.
Keeping her like she's really sniffing
Mhm.
for any changes.
Make a animal handling check for me, please.
Five.
5.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
All right.
Um,
For some reason, you're not able to get the oxen to go any faster. It's almost like they're following the lead of the wagon in front of you, and they don't want to go any faster than that.
I respect it. I respect that.
All right. Just after midday, the wagons come to a point where up ahead you can see the road curves and leaves your line of sight. So mostly it's been straight, but at this point it's very apparent that the road has been reshaped to go around some sort of obstacle and disappears. As the lead wagon gets to that turn, that curve, you hear the driver call out and the wagons all start slowing down. Your oxen almost by instinct do the same. And ahead, you see a figure come stumbling up the road, reach out as if for help, and then collapse on the road.
Bernarda will grab her gun just in case because it's not a good sign. We have wanted.
Gazbag hops out of the caravan and just sort of wanders over to it, or starts to wander over to it.
Okay.
Or the person that's fallen.
Give me just a moment here. Real quick, who was riding up front with Z? Ish.
Ashik was also up front.
Stupid Yumi's falling in front of the road while we're supposed to get to the city if they's in the way. Just him muttering as he walks past.
All right. I want to make certain everybody can see the map that I just opened.
I can only see the main map.
Not
All right.
yet.
You have
Hold
to
on, hold on.
drag our bookmark over to that map.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
Roll 20 settings. Yay. As long as I've been using this, to keep making changes on me.
Is it supposed to be all black?
Oh, no, you guys are supposed to be able to see.
It's
Oh.
all black for me.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. That's probably the light settings.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back really quick.
Can't see nothing, boss.
Give me a moment.
Where's me car? Why is I walking? Oh yeah, get in the middle of the road.
The pockets.
There, and make sure that
Don't get
is that a light
don't
setting?
get caught.
And Bernarda saluting with shotgun.
It's daylight on, so everybody should be able to see. Who cannot see the map?
Cannot. Do we have to move our little people on, maybe?
I just
I
did that.
no, I moved on.
Oh.
I moved me on there. I just don't.
Is it
Oh.
Alright.
is it visible to players?
It should be. I'm not
Ask
trying to
the
change your
bearer
last.
roll 20 knowledge.
Is the map on the map layer? I know that sounds like an asshole thing to say, but
No,
it's happened to me more than once.
No, it's on the right layer. Oh, here we go. Vision is not turned on the tokens.
Oh,
Mm.
thank you, Roll20. Very cool.
Yay, roll
Can't
20.
say nothing. When the sheet told me I had dark vision, didn't think it would mean I can't see nothing.
Aha.
So I'm in the dark.
My stout senses are tingling.
All right. Everybody check now. You might have to refresh Roll20, but tell me if you can see the map.
See it.
Yes, can't see now.
I think I have to move 2 people up because they were slightly off the map.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
Still nothing?
I had something and then it disappeared on me.
You have vision.
Token on the board. Does the token belong to me?
It should, yeah. Let's double check that.
Oh. Oh, I moved my token and now I can't see. Oh no.
It can't be dirty
Ah.
20
Aha!
without errors.
Yep. Technical difficulties. The nickname of our stream.
Yeah.
It's
There we
day
go.
1.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're still
thought-
learning things.
I thought I had everybody's tokens set to them, but apparently,
Oh, I am now.
yeah. Okay. Ish is set to Ish.
There are 2 icons on the board, I'm assuming.
I can see neither. I thought maybe if I pulled one of my tokens out, I could see, but
Yeah, no, I thought I had all the tokens set up correctly beforehand, so
I
Icos
moved
does
my
not have a
token,
hit
but I can
point
still see the
bar.
map.
Oh. Huh.
So maybe it hasn't been.
Let me refresh.
Because, yeah, it looks like.
oh, there we go.
Hooray.
I'm going through individually on everybody.
Sometimes they have to. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate. Welcome to Roll20, everybody. This is a seamless program.
Yes,
that
please
has no-
sponsor us so we can keep telling these lies.
I have a question. Who could move my token during game on map?
Shadow can do
Alright.
that.
Yeah, I can make all the changes. I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see. And I'm trying to figure out why I went through and preset everybody's tokens and none of the presets are there anymore.
That happens. Sometimes it's just.
All right.
Wouldn't be a Tuesday without something wacky going on.
Whee!
All right. I'm going
The
to
T days are the most cursed.
Yeah,
It's cursed in different ways.
different ways. All right. So Gazbag, can you see?
Yes.
All right. Ish, can you see?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Ashish, can you see?
I can see now, yeah.
All right, perfect. Barlam, can you see?
How far do your L5 see? I see.
Good.
About over there.
And I see some red bars above some people's tokens, but not everyone's tokens.
Also, Ish is probably going to investigate with Gasbag.
You'll actually get a little tiny tug on your side. Like, no.
All right.
She only has front and back.
He's going to very politely tug some of your fur
Very
It's attached to
carefully.
his side.
Very carefully tug for some fur.
Yes. Otherwise, he's grabbing a tail, and
It's
he
not
knows
showing
people don't
up.
like that.
Oh, that's why. There we go. All right. Everybody should be able to see, and you should be able to see a red bar representing your health.
That's just
Someone has to do it, Smoker.
Why Barlam don't have health bar?
He's invincible.
Okay. I just want to double check.
Hear me.
Everybody's seen that.
I can see.
And also see.
I just also see I don't have a health bar.
I don't know why it's not putting your health bar up. It's turned on. I'll fix that later.
I'll keep track in my character sheet, and I'll also be able to tell people on a scale of 1 to 9, I look like this.
All right. So we have Desbeg moving forward, correct?
Yep.
And is anybody else moving as he's moving forward?
Ishwell.
Ish?
Mhm.
Okay. Are you
Mostly doesn't want Gazbek going alone.
okay?
Ah,
So
smarter. Yeah.
yeah. So the party's gonna watch Gazbag go over to this guy, poke him with his stick a few times, and then feed him one of the mushrooms, which will stabilize him.
So Gazbag, as you approach the individual, hold on a moment. I've got a handout here somewhere.
Finding handouts. The other Roll20 curse. Where did I put it?
Oh, he's not doing good.
Oh no.
You see an individual. He's, as you can see there, he's got some very loose, improvised bandages wrapped around his waist and his leg. He is collapsed, not forward, but on his back. And he's up. Heelforge is very picky about heads for some reason. It wouldn't let me put the bandages that are around one side of his face.
Weird.
As you poke at him, if you would for me, make a quick perception check.
May I as well?
Yes, you may.
Perception.
I want to
is
look.
Natural 20
14.
I want to
for
look.
a total of 25.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Janet.
I want to look at direction from where this man came. Like, if something is there, and he runs away.
All right, so you're going to try and move forward to look around the bend where
No,
you came from?
I just want to look from distance.
Okay.
Like,
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check for me as well as you do that.
If we go with medicine, it was an 18, but otherwise it was a 14.
I just needed a perception check to start
Okay.
with. All right, 13 on Arnaris. All right. As you lean down to check him out, Gazbag, Ish, you see the flash of silver in his hand as he suddenly sits up and thrusts a dagger into Gazbag.
Also, sorry.
Go ahead.
Blam are not caught unaware by surprise attacks.
Right.
But I did roll a nat 20, so a nat 20 is nat 20.
Yes.
She's going to quickly grab Gazbag and pull him back.
All right. What I'm going to have you do then, because Gazbag is surprised, is I'm going to have you roll initiative versus this individual to see whose action is resolved first.
Okay.
So at the moment, it's just you and me.
Yes.
And
22.
love this. Okay, why would you not let me roll? There we go. I got to go there. 22, you get to react first. So you grab Gazbag. Gazbag, do you resist as you're grabbed from behind and yanked backwards?
I think he's more surprised that somebody would actually grab him.
Okay.
She has a good sense of smell, but that's not going
I'm
to
sorry.
stop her from protecting
Yeah.
one of the party.
So what all of you see
What
is
dog?
Gazbag reaches down to examine the individual. Suddenly, Ish grabs him from behind on the shoulders and yanks him back as the individual suddenly sits up, and you all see the flash of silver steel as the individual stabbed at Gazbag but misses because he's been pulled away. And because of what's going to follow, we're going to draw the curtain here tonight.
Hey.
So,
Perfect timing.
Episode 1 cliffhanger. Woo!
Got to keep our healer
you're
out of
Come back
out
for
of,
next episode, everybody.
out of stabs.
Yeah.
Stabs length.
I want only ask because I had not pick a roll. I didn't have anything from the direction because I rolled it and you didn't get back to that.
That's what the perception check was for you, was to see if what you noticed in this moment. And with your roll, this is what you've noticed at the moment. You were looking down past, you don't see anything other than this draws your attention immediately to what's going on into the road.
Okay.
All right. With that, we're going to go ahead and draw a curtain tonight. I'd like to thank my players. I appreciate you all joining me in this little experiment. I would like to thank chat for being here. As always, you are the peanut gallery is always the second best part of running the games. And I say second because the best is being in this seat with these wonderful players. Thank you again, Helltown, for all of your work and keeping us going through all the hiccups. And is there anything anybody would like to say before we close out for the evening?
Thank you, Shadow, for this game. I'm already having a lot of fun.
Woohoo!
I'm so glad to hear it. There will be a lot of world building. I'm going to try not to flood you with information as we go, but I'm also going to hopefully build this world as we go and make it more real. As
Everyone needs some exposition every now and then.
With that in mind, we will be back next week, next Tuesday. In the meantime, we have a bit of a saying here at Dirty 20. Be kind to each other. That means be kind to yourself as well. And to that, I would add my own personal touch. In this world that we are in today, with everything that's going on, please stay safe, be well, and remember to take care of yourselves. Thank you, everybody, and have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank y'all.